I am a wife.
I am a wife in waiting.
I am a wife.
I am a wife in waiting.
I am a wife.
I am a wife in waiting.
I am a wife.
I am a wife in waiting.
I am a wife.
Hello, hello, hello. I am Apostle Sophia M. Johnson, and I am here to talk to you guys about the surge. Listen, I help wives and wives in waiting get back to the basics with a 12-step program. WWF and back to the basics. I'm telling you, the surge is where you want to be. But I want to share something with you guys. I just did a video speaking about brokenness. And so immediately it hit me that in my marriage, when I first got married, when we first started dating, to be completely honest with you, I had a whole bunch of brokenness. So that, so much so, that's what I meant to say. So much so that when my husband would give me sound advice, he would give me wise counsel, I wouldn't even listen to him because I was so broken and I hadn't allowed the Lord to come in and heal and deliver me from my brokenness. So he would tell me something and it would take me actually making the mistake, coming back, apologizing, and then doing what he said to get it right. But the Lord doesn't want you to have to go through that. I went through it, so you don't have to. I went through rebellion, so you don't have to, so that you can go into your marriage, or you can go back into your marriage and reinforce the foundation, right? Because our husbands, God made them the head of the household for a reason. God made them the head of the household for a reason. God has given our husbands and our husbands to be the master's plan. He has given him the capacity to deal with anything that you may have dealt with. All you have to do is speak to him about it. Say, hey, I know that you said this right here, but I have in that area, I don't know how to respond to that. I don't even know how to execute what you just said to me because I've never been taught that. I grew up in a single parent household. I wasn't raised by my mom and my dad. I was raised by my mom and I spent some time with my dad, but I didn't get to spend a lot of time with him. I only spent like maybe the weekend with him. Whatever it is, whatever that brokenness is that causes us not to listen or take sound advice from the man who God has ordained to be our spouse. We have to deal with it. So I already went through it. So I'm telling you, before you even get started, wives in waiting, go ahead and allow the Lord to deal with your brokenness. You can't fix it yourself. You can't fix your broken heart. And the scripture that I was going to say is that the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. And so if you go to the Lord and you say, Lord, I am hurt right here, and I don't know if that's going to be an issue in my marriage or not. Lord, I need you to deal with me in this thing. I have daddy issues and I don't want to go into my marriage looking at my husband like he's my dad when he's not. I can't put that burden on him. He is my husband. He's my God ordained husband. And I want this thing to work. I want to be able to take sound, wise advice from him. And Apostle Sophia said that she went through it, so I don't have to. So Lord, go ahead and deal with me now. And if you're already married, wives, listen, it's never too late to go and fix a wrong. It's never too late to fix a wrong. It's never too late to fix a wrong. It's never too late to go back and say, babe, you know what? You was right. I should have did that, but I'd have messed up. It's going to cost this amount of money because, baby, I done it already. So, listen, I already know because I done already did it before. Like, and he's like, okay, how much it's finna be? But I wish you would have just listened to me. And I had to get there because the Lord had to heal and deliver me from all of my brokenness. The brokenness that I didn't actually know that I had, and it just began to rear its ugly head. But if we spend time, because see, I wasn't spending as much time with the Lord 15, 16, 17 years ago, right? And so now we've been married all this time, and I've learned so much, and that's why God is using me to help you, so you don't have to go through it. You don't have to experience the things that I experienced in the beginning of my marriage and during our relationship before marriage. You don't have to experience it. That's why I'm here to say, hey, this is what I went through, and you don't have to go through that. And if you have done it, you can reinforce your marriage. You can reinforce that foundation. Why? Because God has ordained me to come to you, wives in waiting, and give you the tools that you need to have a godly marriage so that you could be a godly wife. And we're going to deal with your issues, not his issues, because the Lord got somebody else dealing with him, with his issues. I'm just here to help you, sister, with your issues, home girl. I come to help you, wives in waiting. And I pray that this has blessed you today, because man, it blessed me. Because after I got done with that video, I was like, oh, I gotta share this with my wives in waiting for the surge. Yes, come on. I help wives in waiting get back to the basics. Let's get back to how God says we're supposed to be a wife. Let's get back to that, because what we've been doing, we just been doing it all willy-nilly. And the Lord is like, no, I need you to get back to the basics. I need you to get back to what it means to be a wife. What it means to intercede on your husband's behalf. What it means to intercede, what it means to pray for your marriage. Not those prayers like, Lord, he did this. No, but Lord, what triggered that? What caused him to get so angry like that? Lord, was it something I did? Was it something I said? Lord, was it my triggers that triggered his triggers? Listen, Lord, heal us, deliver us, set us free. Lord, set the captives free, okay? So I love you guys, and I pray that this blesses you, and I pray that you go ask the Lord, say, okay, so she said all of this, so what do I need to do? How did that pertain to me? How does it pertain to my marriage? How does it pertain to me being a wife in waiting? Yeah. Go back to the Lord, honey. Yes, go back to the Lord in prayer. Go pull out your scriptures, okay? But let the Lord fix your brokenness, okay? Let the Lord deal with it, because you can't do it. You can't do it. You're going to make a bigger mess you already got. Don't do it. Let the Lord do it. Let the Lord heal and deliver you. Let the Lord tell you who you need to talk to for wise counsel. So I love you guys. Be blessed. And we will talk again soon. Bye.